It is Monday and I was going to walk around this way, but they're still doing the safety netting work at the Balcon de Europa, and the walkway down past the hotel is closed, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to go way back the long way. Today I'm going to be checking out some food prices to find out is Nerja expensive or not. Gotta say, the beach is busy today. Even the water's a little bit choppy, but it's fantastic. Look at that. Where would you rather be on a Monday afternoon? Where I would rather be, lying down there, chilled out on a bed and drink a couple of cocktails. First up, we're going to check out prices on the balcony and in the square here. You've got tarta de queso, $6.50. Tarta de chocolate, also $6.50. You've got a brownie, €6. That's enough of that. And tomato, olive oil, bocadillo, $2.50. There's that, that's there. $2.50 for a bocadillo. How do these prices compare to where you are? Do you think it's expensive in Nerja? There's the one that will really get people going, $10.50 for an English breakfast, which is, I've seen a lot cheaper than that, but when you look at the location, it is kind of central, isn't it? Came from along there and we're going to head down here to Cochran's. So this is the way I was trying to walk up from the other side, and I just had to come back on myself and walk all the way up. Anyway, let's check out some of Cochran's prices. Nachos, €15. I've got to say that the nachos, you could share them between 2 or 3 people. So yeah, value for money if you're sharing. If you're eating them yourself, you need to question your food choices in life. Bacon and cheese fries, they also, the size of the portion for them, even though that it's $11.50, you might think that's expensive, but it's a portion big enough for 2, 3 people. Yeah, I would even say 4 as a sort of sharing platter. Combo, you'd get chicken wings or chicken bits, onion rings, jalapenos, stuffed jalapenos, fried brie, $14.90 for that. That's another big sharing platter. When you look at the burgers, now the burgers aren't the biggest here. I've had the burgers before and I've got to say they are fantastic. $14.90, $15.50, $14.50, and a Guinness burger, that's the one I had, and it was $15.50. When did burgers become so expensive? I remember we used to get a burger off a snack van back home in the UK when you were on your lunch, and it'd be around about £3. Anyway, when you look at some of the main courses, you get barbecue ribs for €17. Pork, €17, but you do get fish and chips for €10.90. €10.90, but what it really means here is the location, isn't it? It's just absolutely fantastic. And you know, some people think that the service isn't that great, but it's a busy bar, and when you're living in Spain, you know, and when you're here on holiday, just relax and take your time. Next up, I'm going to come from up there down in Cochran's, walk up past the church and head up towards Plaza de España. It's a Spanish holiday day trip bus thing, pensioners day out. Anyway, we're going up here to check out a Menu del Dia. Now, as we walk through to the Plaza de España, we have Menu del Dia that is at €12 sitting right here. For the Menu del Dia, you've got melon jamon, you've got ensaladilla mixta, you have croqueta de gambas, sopa, bocadillo, cold soup, ensalada rusa, pollo y alioli, paella, pasta bolognese, potatoes brava, yeah. And then you get bread included, no drink included for your €12. A lot of people might say that that's expensive, but is it expensive? Is it cheap? I've been to places that were €11, and we passed there yesterday, and they put their price up to €14. Now we don't know if that was because it was a Sunday, and sometimes you get a special menu on a Sunday, so we'll need to check that out this week. Next up is a place that I'm going to go to for all you international food lovers, because there's a lot of people that love Indian and Italian food, and luckily enough here there are two restaurants quite close together. We can get a comparison of the two different food variations and prices. First up, we're going to check out the Taj Indian on the Plaza. Now they do a menu del dia here, but we'll check out the individual prices first. You can get your boiled rice and stuff, $2.50. Portion of rice. Let me see something that other people like. Perfecto, gracias. Taj special. You get fish tikka. Let's just zoom in on that. Fish tikka. Curries. And the fish tikka there. And tandooris. Chicken pakora, $7.50 is a starter. I mean, you could look at it that it can be a little bit expensive, but when you look at the menu del dia, it's only $11.50. $11.50 for the menu del dia. Look at that. Can you beat that? Is that fantastic value for money? Little curry sitting in the sun. Next up, we're going to check out the menu in Natural Pizza Bar, just for see what the prices are. And there you go. Small starters, salmon, tartar and mint, €14. From the sea, calamari, €17. Codfish, black tempura, almond satay, €23. There's pasta, black ink fish pasta, €17, €18. The pizzas, classic pizzas here are absolutely amazing. 17, 18, 14, 17, 13, and I've got to say the pizzas are big at this place that I would definitely recommend sharing. See, when you're in Spain, do not be afraid to do what the Spanish do. We did it when we first moved here. You would buy your own starter and you would get your own main meal and you'd be absolutely stuffed and you would have spent a fortune, and then you're looking at the Spanish and you're going, wait a minute, they've just shared that big pizza. But they sit longer, and you might say, well, why are they sharing the pizza? Because they'll go through, they'll have a starter, they'll have a salad, and then they'll have the pizza, and then they'll have something else. But they keep on nibbling away. That's where we've got the really bad etiquette of, you sit down, you get your starter, you get your main meal, you get your pudding, you get your drink, and then you go. As quick as you can. You just stuff your face as quick as you can. Trust me, do it. Just live like the Spanish a little, and you'll be amazed at how better an experience that it is, has to be said. How do you feel about all the different international restaurants when you go abroad? Do you feel that they take away the authenticity of the place? You want to come to Spain, you want to eat paella, you want to eat tapas. Do you really want to come and have an Indian? Is that sort of Benidorm stuff? Nothing against Benidorm, but the bruisey Brit culture that you get up there, cheap pints. And that's all everyone goes on about. There's a lot more to Spain, which I think is fantastic. So let's go and check out some tapas prices. One of the things that's mad about Spain, that you can still walk in and you can buy these sort of implements, which are completely banned in the UK still. Quite rightly so, because the knife culture in the UK is just absolutely crazy, and it's mad. Now, €14 for a menu of the day. That's an interesting one. Got lots of main courses. It's got chicken and bacon kebab with chips and salad. It's not very Spanish, is it? Anchovies and vinegar, salmon marinado, salmon langostino pilpil. Who gets langostine pilpil? Prawn pilpil when they're here. That's quite an interesting menu. And then the meat, carnes, rabo de toro, €19. It's not really tapas prices, but there's more rations here than anything. But if you want real tapas, you obviously head here, and then it's tapas with every drink that you get, and it's roughly around about, I think it's $2.50, €2.50 here for a tapas in Redonda, or is it €3? I could be mistaken. And you have the legendary bar in the corner here. But if you're looking for one that the Spanish go to, that's absolutely excellent value, that's open later on when this one is too busy, you come down the street here, it'll be closed at this time of day. It doesn't open till later. It might be closed on a Monday actually. But this is one of, if not, I would say it's the best place around here. Now, there is another place, Portico, which is just up the road. But this place here, El Poquillo, that place is usually absolute mobbed, but at this time of the day, it's closed. It says it does open 12:30 till 3 and then 7 till 11:15. This is the ration prices. Spaghetti bolognese for $7.90. $7.90 for spaghetti bolognese if you're just wanting that kind of stuff. Ration pincho de murno. Tomato con carne con tomato, which is beef and the tomato sauce. That's the prices there. Pescado, bacalao, fried codfish, €15. But these prices, and there's the boccherones, fried anchovies, €14. Sardinas. Now this is interesting because they're $10.50 for their sardines. We were at a place yesterday, and there's quite a few places just on the outskirts of town where the sardines are, it's a bit of a price war going on because they range from €7, €8, all the way down to €6. Like I say, there are quite a lot of beach bars down in the outskirts of Torres Costa that are really competitive, and it's a fantastic place that all the Spanish go to for their Sunday dinner. So tell me what you think in the comment section. Are those prices expensive? Do you think that Nerja is expensive? Do you think it's cheap? Do you think it's good value for money? Or is it a tourist trap? Hasta luego.
I love your video.
And a big shout out to Deirdre just at the end of this video, who popped up and said hello, and she's from Marbella and she's got her family over. Brilliant, love it.